Hey everyone, welcome back to the Up in Vegas podcast. I am your host, Joe Fiel, with my ever lovely co-host, Serena.
What's up?
Hey everyone, we're so excited that you joined us this week for another episode of our podcast where we just talk about everything that's happening in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's a loose format. We just have fun with it. We have a lot of different highlights that we're going to talk about, and at the end, we're going to give you some of our recs and our peeves, which are our recommendations and our peeves about what we like to do in the city, or just what we like to do, watch, see what we're up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Type of thing. So thank you so much for tuning in. What is our first item on our agenda today, Serena?
The first thing up is talking about Henderson being ranked number 2. I kind of touched on it in the last video, but really wanted to highlight it. It is absolutely incredible. Number 2 in the whole entire U.S.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Number 2 ranked in the whole U.S. for safest city?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Based
impressive.
on
You would
crime
not expect
reports
that
and-
for
yeah.
Vegas. I think Vegas has this impression that it's a wild place full of, you know, obviously gambling, but drugs and explicit things that are occurring in crime. But
Yeah.
turns out Henderson, Nevada, second safest city in America.
Yeah.
According to a study.
Link below.
Yes. Looks like they analyzed over 3,000 cities.
Yeah.
And that's how they came across it. So
Yep.
it was a big data set that they looked at. And so it's a great place to move your family.
It really
Yeah,
is.
that's awesome. And if you're looking for a realtor, obviously Serena's your gal.
Yeah.
She will show you around Henderson. It's a beautiful city. There's lots of great places to go. You'll be close to Lake Las Vegas, which is very beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful. And you can see if you get the right home, you can get the whole strip
Yeah.
right out your house, where you could watch the fireworks. You could bring your friends and your family over. You could have a barbecue in your backyard and see the whole strip.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, who doesn't want to live in a place like that? It's gorgeous, absolutely
Super
stunning.
gorgeous and super
Yeah.
close to Lake Mead too. Only
Oh,
20
that's
minutes
true.
to Lake Mead,
That's
only
true.
20 minutes to Lake Las Vegas.
That's true. And Lake Mead is like one of the top water recreation sites in the country as well, right? Isn't
Well,
it?
they're-
It's
they're-
very, very big, and
It's very,
yeah.
very big. There's a lot of great fishing. Of course, we've seen a lot of the water gone down, but we also saw that in early 2000s. So it does look like there is a
cyclical
pattern.
droughts.
Yeah, so we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yes,
We'll see what happens.
yes.
All right, what's
Next.
next up on our list?
Oh, so this look really cool. This is the Vegas Unstripped Food Festival,
Ooh.
which is coming down to the streets of Colorado and Imperial Avenues, and there's going to be over 30 local chefs making unique food items as well as drinks, and then there's going to be live entertainment. So this looks super fun.
October
Up to
16th.
Yep, coming up soon.
Yeah,
We got
that
about
is
a week.
coming. Yeah, okay, 'cause
yeah.
it's the 8th.
Yep. So that's super
Wow.
exciting. And then the next item on our list here is something kind of cool. Chickies and Pete's, which is a huge
Yeah.
franchise from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of them before?
I had never heard of them before,
Yeah.
but they have those crab fry
Yes.
things.
Yeah. I need to try this out.
Yeah, I
because
think they're
apparently,
Philadelphia based.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
from Philly. Yeah, and apparently they're world famous for their crab fries. So, and I was looking at their menu, and they have their top crab fry option has crab meat on it with aioli sauce over the top of it. So I was like,
Sounds
"What?"
dreamy. And where is it at?
It's in the Sahara.
Okay.
Yeah. So downtown, you know, the
Okay,
Sahara
Sahara,
is
okay.
just right next to the Strat. It's by the golf course. It's a little bit off the strip, but not
Yeah.
far. Like if you're staying on the strip, it's probably about a 10-minute, 15-minute drive. You know, and
Yeah.
if you want to walk it, you know, probably a 25-minute walk or something like that if you were to walk from anywhere on the strip. So, but I highly recommend that. Chickies and Pete's.
Yes.
First location on the West Coast. So they came to Vegas. They didn't come to LA. They came to Vegas first. So that's cool for us.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I love that.
It
I
is.
love that. Like it feels so special when we get things like that. You know what I mean? Like unique locations.
Yeah.
Like we got like a Jollibee's, which is like
Yeah.
this really famous Japanese chicken place.
Yep.
And
That one's
the
really
first
cool.
location on the West Coast, Jollibee's here in Vegas as well. So very exciting.
Yeah.
The next one.
Yukon
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a new one. But the cool thing about them is they use sourdough
Yum.
as their pie crust.
Yum.
So I really want to try them out, and they also have some really good vegan options too.
Oh, that's dope. I love
Yeah.
that. Because like from what I understand, they have quite the heritage. Like their family. The reason why it's
Yes.
called Yukon Pizza is because their family is part of the whole Yukon Trail and the prospectors going up there to mine. And
Yeah.
apparently the sourdough starter that they use for the pizza is over 125 years old. It's the same starter that they've been passing from generation to generation. So I gotta try them out. And it's wood fired pizza.
Opening
So,
in the Hunt Ridge
Hunt Ridge Shopping Center. it
Shopping
looks like.
Center.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna have to
yes,
look that up.
that's awesome. I want to Google that when you come to town. It's gonna be off the strip a little bit.
Yep.
And then the next one that we have, this one's coming up October 16th as well. So we've got 2 events on October 16th next week. That's super big big weekend. It's Oktoberfest down at the Container Park. And who doesn't love Oktoberfest? Beer, delicious food, pretzels, all the good stuff. I mean, yum. Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna have to decide what we're gonna do because there's a lot of options.
Tell
in
us
this
in the
city.
comments. Tell us in the comments which one you want to go to. Do you want to go to the Unstripped Food Festival, 30 different local restaurants and chefs, or do you want to go to the Downtown Container Park Oktoberfest, where they have all the beer and everything else like that? I mean, they both sound awesome. I kind of have a hard time deciding which one I want to go to.
Yeah.
But we will report back to you on if we go down to those and check them out. We'll let you know. Maybe we could take some pictures and add them to the channel. Thing if we do get a chance to make it to that.
I hope we get to.
That would be awesome. And then finally, wrapping up our news headlines. You want to cover this one, Serena?
Yes,
Very cool.
we got another new attraction.
Yes.
It's a $70 million golf course
Seems like we just
attraction.
keep hitting these bangers, right?
I
Just banger
know.
after
Like,
banger.
I really get a report on this. Like, this is
Yeah.
this.
That's awesome.
And it's gonna be right next to the Strat, which is perfect because it's like the Resorts World has really helped fill it in over there.
Yeah,
on
more
that
of an
end.
anchoring, right?
Yes,
because it was pretty dead before.
Yes,
yeah.
that area was kind of sketchy. Like, you really didn't want to walk around.
Yeah. And there wasn't much to do.
No,
Yeah.
now you got that. Plus, now we're gonna have this new golf, which is great because Top Golf. I tried to get in there for my son and I and some family, and they were like a week and a half out.
Wow.
I was like, we're locals. What do you mean we can't do it
which
today?
doesn't really fit into your schedule because like your family's out of town, they're visiting, they're not going to be here type of thing. So. Yeah.
So we definitely need another one, which is incredible.
And this one sounds huge.
Yeah.
I mean, 7-acre facility.
Massive.
That's massive.
92,000 square foot facility.
Wow.
103 hitting bays.
Wow.
103.
I don't think their schedule is going to fill up as quickly as Top Golf because Top Golf has, I don't know how many bays, but they certainly don't have 103. From
I
what
don't think
understand.
so. I didn't research it, but
no, theirs are probably more around 30, 40 or something like that. So this is looking at a huge increase 3 times or so, 4 times or whatever.
It's amazing how much money is just dumped into this city. Like
nonstop. It's growing like crazy.
This is amazing.
It's
so I
like
love
crazy.
sharing it, reporting it. So
Yes.
Rex and Peeves.
Yes. We're going to finish out our show here with our Rex and our Peeves, which are recommendations and the Peeves. And I will start with mine, which is a show. Last week, I gave you a recommendation to watch Squid Games, which you guys probably are getting bombarded because every single podcast and every single show is talking about Squid Games. It's the #1 most viewed show on Netflix now, breaking all kinds of records. Pretty interesting because the one of the gals that was on the show has now become, her Instagram is blowing up so big, which is crazy. She's getting 1 million followers a day.
Whoa.
Which is like unheard of growth, and she just signed some deal with Louis Vuitton to be like their ambassador and stuff. So really cool for the actors, and they're just small-time Korean actors. You know what I mean?
Look at what Netflix has done for their career.
Really cool, really cool. Put them on the map.
Wow.
And it brought great entertainment
That
to tons of people. So
wow.
So my recommendation is something. I'm not going to say it's as good as Squid Games, but it's similar. It's like if you enjoyed Squid Games and you're kind of like hankering for like a little more taste of that flavor.
Yeah.
I would say second place to that type of show is Alice in Borderland, which is also on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they both released at the same, are similar around the same time because Alice in Borderland is also a Korean.
Yeah.
And it's also like a game show type of thing with like death and crazy things that you have to work together and some are teamwork, some are not, and it's interesting. It's based on the deck of cards, which I thought was kind of a cool tie-in. So I really enjoyed that when I finished that series as well.
Yeah.
Kind of just dove right in. I was like, man, this is really entertaining. And man, Netflix is hitting some bangers lately.
Oh yeah. And like they increased their price too long ago, and I don't think anyone
was
really
up to
even,
like $20 a month now or something like
something
that.
like that. I don't think anyone even flinched
No one's batting
because
an eye.
they're like, you're bringing us fresh content.
Yeah, people are like, nah, this is good. I'm good.
That's
So what are your recipes this week, Sam?
So I was gonna go with a rec to check out Lee Canyon this coming fall and winter. They have like cabins up there and like camping sites and trails.
Wow.
Last night I went up there and toured a $4.6 million home. Absolutely gorgeous property. And anyway, so we got to drive up there last night, and there was a sunset and the pine trees, and it dropped like 20 degrees, and it was
sounds beautiful.
wow.
That sounds gorgeous.
Yeah.
You want to bring like a hoodie, sweatshirt,
Yeah.
or jacket type of weather, right?
Yeah.
Up there, pants and stuff like that.
Go check it
Some
out.
mountains.
Go sledding, snowboarding, skiing.
I love that. What's so cool about, because we live in the desert, and you don't have to deal with snow or anything like that. But the fact that we can just drive an hour and be right at a ski hill.
And if you're in
like-
Summerlin or in the Northwest, it's only like a half hour away, 40 minutes away.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
that's
over
not
in
bad.
Henderson,
I mean, it's
maybe an
almost
hour.
any other city that you live in that has ski hills, you're going to drive about an hour to get to your ski hill anyway.
Yeah.
So we pretty much have like what other places have, like Bozeman, Montana, Denver, Colorado, Aspen, Colorado. These places that are known for ski hills, Vegas has got it too.
Yep.
We got it going on here in Vegas.
And when it's super hot during the summertime, that's the place to go and retreat as well.
You can, it's what, 20 degrees cooler or something up there sometimes,
Yep.
right? So it
20,
could be
30
120 in
degrees.
Vegas, it's only 100 there.
Yep.
Or if it's 100 in
Yep.
Vegas, it's 80 there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super nice. So
Great
if you're ever
recommendation.
interested in maybe property searching up there, let me know.
You're at a $4.1 million home. It's
4.6, yeah.
Wow.
It's not cheap to buy up there, but there are some cheaper versions I've seen that someone had.
What's $500,000 when you're buying that big apartment anyways?
God.
Pocket change.
But
That
yeah,
sounds-
I
it's
would
gorgeous, huh?
totally
Yeah.
get a home up there someday.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
wouldn't mind driving back and
awesome.
forth to
I
Vegas, right?
wouldn't.
Yeah. I guess you plan your trips, right?
I
Like,
think you
you're
would just plan your trips.
Right.
I mean, ideally, it'd be kind of nice to have like a condo down here on the strip
Yeah.
and then a place up there.
Yeah, that would be the ideal,
Come
right?
down here for a week or two.
You
then
could spend
go
a
up
few
there.
days here and then go back and spend most of
Yeah.
your time up there
Yeah.
and kind of pack all your food up and everything
Yeah.
you need. I kind of like
I
it.
like it. You get to do like two different lives really
Yeah.
quick.
Which is dope. You got the world-class entertainment and then you got the mountains and,
Yeah.
and secluded.
And be secluded.
Yeah, secluded.
Yeah.
That's really that's nice. So if you're thinking about moving to Vegas, you got options. You got
Yeah,
Henderson,
options.
now ranked number 2 safest city in
City.
America.
You got
Lee Canyon.
Pahrump.
You got
Even
Pahrump.
like
yeah.
if you want
I don't know, we
to
won't live
really
out there.
well, if you want good bang for your buck,
No, that's
I
true.
think in
No,
the
that's true.
future
That's true.
it's gonna attach.
Well, that's a good. Actually, coming from a realtor,
Yeah.
I'm sure broker, I'm sure you have an expert opinion in this.
Yeah.
You're probably right. It probably
Well,
will.
it's like Laurel and
Yeah.
Billings.
That's
like
true. I mean,
eventually
it's-
someday those are gonna attach.
That's true.
And we're gonna
And
wish we bought a house
I think that's a
in
good
Laurel.
point.
We're
I think
gonna
that's a
be
good point. Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the type of place that's not super exciting to live in. I mean,
No,
from
but
my
you're
opinion,
only
but
45 minutes away.
That's true.
I mean, it's really
That's true.
not that bad.
That's true. That's
If
true.
you're on a budget.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
I mean, your
options.
dollar would go so much further.
Oh
up
yeah,
front.
you get
I
a
mean, can really
brand
get
new house for
really nice
what you
houses
hear
for
for
cheap.
now.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that's true. Well, cool. All
right.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week for Up in Vegas podcast. And we would love to see you back next week. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Tell us in the comments if there's anything that you want us to cover.
Yeah.
There's specific events that maybe you're coming to Vegas and you want some information about a specific hotel, a specific restaurant, a
Yeah.
specific event that's going on. You want a little bit more insider information,
Yeah.
a little bit of boots on the ground type of thing. We can do that for you.
Yes,
So
we
please
can.
comment down below if you're interested in that, or if you enjoyed our episode, if you have any questions, or you just want to say hi.
Yep.
So signing off, we will see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys.